Zone Sports Podcast. Today we're going to be talking about
my predictions from week 1 of the NFL and week 2 of the NFL season.
Please like and subscribe, and I'm going to give this podcast to my brother.
So week 1 of the NFL season came and went. It started with the Chiefs stunning the defending world champion Patriots in Foxborough. And it also, by the time it was finished, the Giants had only failed to score 3 points with the absence of Odell Beckham Jr., and the Bengals had failed to score a point. And in week 2, the Bengals and Texans, the Bengals still failing to score a touchdown throughout the first 2 weeks of the NFL season. And as I went over my predictions from the week, previously I finished, I believe, 12-2. I got the opener wrong. I got the Chiefs beat the Patriots. I got that one wrong. I got the Jaguars-Texans prediction wrong. The Vikings beat the Saints. I got that one wrong. And so, I finished 12-2. Or is that? Yeah, I finished 11-3. 11-3 on the week, so that's not bad. And so, week 1 is over. Week 2 has already started with the Texans beating the Bengals. I'm going to go predict the rest of those games here in week 2 of the NFL season. But we're talking a little bit of baseball now before the season. It's still baseball to be played, and the Washington Nationals are the first team to clinch a spot in the postseason. They wrapped up the NL East division, and that pitching of Steven Strasburg, Gio Gonzalez, and Max Scherzer is going to be very dangerous. 3 starters, 3 aces really, and are going to help the Washington Nationals out. They got a great offense too. Daniel Murphy, Bryce Harper. They are going to be a dangerous team. Jason Worth. They're going to be dangerous in October. So, congrats to the Nationals, Washington D.C., clinching their first, being the first team to clinch. And with that being said, so now we're going on to week 2 of the NFL season. And I'm going to make my predictions for week 2. And then we're going to see how that turns out, just like the week before. Texans beat the Bengals 13-9, so we're going to go over the rest of the games on the schedule for Sunday. Browns at the Ravens. I'm going to pick the Ravens to beat the Browns. The Bears at the Buccaneers. I'm going to pick the Bears to win. Vikings at the Steelers. I'm going to pick the Steelers to win that game. Patriots at the Saints. That's going to be a good matchup. I'm going to pick the Patriots to win that game. Patriots will not fall to 0-2, I don't think. Eagles at the Chiefs. I'm going to pick the Chiefs to go 2-0 here. That's a bit of a risk here. Titans at the Jaguars. I'm going to pick the Jags to get the win. Cardinals at the Colts. I'm going to pick the Cardinals to get the win. Indianapolis looks like they'll fall to 0-2 on the year. Bills at the Panthers. I'm going to predict the Carolina Panthers to get the win and knock the Bills to 1-1 in the season. Jets at the Raiders. That's going to be a good game. I'm going to pick the Raiders to get the win there. Dolphins at the Chargers. I'm going to predict the Los Angeles Chargers. I think I called them the San Diego Chargers last week, but the Los Angeles Chargers to get the win. I'm predicting them to win their first game in L.A. And the 49ers taking on the Seahawks. That's another game I'm picking the Seahawks to win and picking them to run wild on picking the Seahawks to run wild over the 49ers. And finally, picking the Redskins to defeat the Los Angeles Rams. And then the Dallas Cowboys at the Denver Broncos in the Mile High City. I'm picking Dallas to go to 2-0. And the Packers at the Falcons, the first game in the Falcons' new Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I'm picking... That's going to be a tough one. Probably a lot of points are going to be spread on the board. I'm going to pick the Packers to win that game. And Monday Nighter, Lions at the Giants. I'm going to pick the Lions. Odell Beckham Jr. may not play in this game on Monday, and the offense is struggling without him. So I'm picking the Lions to get the win over the Giants. And time for a new segment on the Power Zone podcast called
Let's get ready to fumble!
So I want to talk about that rookie on the Kansas City Chiefs, Kareem Hunt. The new segment, Let's Get Ready to Fumble. Kareem Hunt, who never fumbled during his college career, fumbled in his first carry in the NFL, but then went on to rack up 250 total yards, 3 total touchdowns, and rack up 40 fantasy points. Kareem Hunt fumbled on his first carry, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And the Chiefs were able to have a 21-point fourth quarter to stun the Patriots and knock all that undefeated talk of the Patriots were hearing going into the season. Well, it's done for now. The Patriots just need to focus on week 2 against the Saints. And that was a nice way to introduce the new segment. So the Cleveland Indians and their amazing 21-game win streak came to an end at the hands of the Kansas City Royals. The Cleveland Indians, last year's runners-up in the World Series, 21 straight games they had won. It was one of the great streaks of all time. Longest streak in American League history. But the Indians lost to the Royals yesterday 2-1. The streak is over. And also yesterday, the Cubs won the National League Central Division. So the Cubs, looking to repeat as World Series champions, will repeat at least as National League Central Division champions. But a big 22-game win streak ends, and the Cubs win the division. Big Friday night in baseball. Two big stories from Friday night. So the 2002 Oakland A's got the Moneyball treatment with the movie and the book for their 20-game win streak. What do the Indians get for their 21-game win streak? I'm sure they'll be happy with just a World Series championship.
Thanks for listening to the Power Zone Sports Podcast. Please like and subscribe. That would help the channel a lot, and I will see you later. Bye!